How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and we're going to talk about if this movie's beautiful or if it's going to make you want to move to a new neighborhood. Alright, everyone, welcome back to Featured Films. My name is Joe. Any kind of liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing the videos, anything like that is greatly appreciated. Uh, Let me know, what we're doing right here, what we can fix. I had some people tell me last video that there were some audio issues. Hopefully, those are kind of corrected here. Let me know. I've been doing my best to check on things. Going to be putting up some stuff in the background here because, as you can see, it's a little blank here behind me. Yeah, but let's get into this movie. So, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is a movie based around Mr. Rogers and an interview that was going to be done for a magazine. In the movie, the uh, writer assigned to it, his name is Lloyd Vogel, and he's going to be critiquing and writing this article. And initially, what's supposed to just be like a 400-word little kind of blip in an article with a bunch of other famous people and heroes. He ends up kind of Lloyd ends up kind of getting attached to this and finds Mr. Rogers to be such a weird character just because is genuinely just so nice, and he just can't believe that he's just a nice, genuine person. And so he's kind of known to be a bit of a rough writer and very critical, and so he's trying to find all this deep, dark dirt on Mr. Rogers, and in typical, Mr. Rogers fashion, he's just genuinely nice, and just kind of wins over anyone that kind of comes into contact with him. And so, yeah, Tom Hanks in this movie is stellar. Within minutes, like, you see Tom Hanks come on screen, he will, be doing the typical Mr. Rogers entrance, and he's, putting on the cardigan and the shoes and everything, and singing a little song, and Tom Hanks fades away, and he just becomes Mr. Rogers. And it's like, Tom Hanks is a good actor, but this performance was mind-blowing. And just from mannerisms to speech to just everything, he is phenomenal in this. Yeah, I honestly think this, as of right now, it's December 23rd. So as of December 23rd, this movie is my candidate for Best Picture of the Year. And Tom Hanks definitely deserves an Oscar for this performance. Matthew Rhys, the other lead, he does a stellar job as well. You see a lot of transformation in him. There's a lot of emotional turmoil and things that are from his past that haunt him. He has just a bad history with his father, which is greatly, deeply explored in this. And Mr. Rogers just kind of talks to him, and like they go back and forth, Lloyd and Fred, and they are just kind of sharing in things, and the depth you see of both characters is phenomenal. The score, the tone, everything in this movie is just really deep and touching and moving. And watching it, I think I cried like 3 or 4 times. Like, it's a really good movie. I definitely recommend this one. It is worth it. It is so good. I want to see it again. I just haven't made the time to do so, partly because I've been watching so many other movies, and also because I mean, holidays, we've got all kinds of family stuff and friends and all that. But when I get a chance, I'm definitely checking this one out because it is a masterclass in acting. It's a masterclass in just directing and editing. They do cool little things like transitions from scenes are done as the like little like cardboard like buildings and stuff, and like it's all done as if it was a Mister Rogers episode. From the background, you'll see like little planes, and they'll be flying, but they're on strings. You can clearly tell, and like they move like they're like made of like I don't know, like they're a model or they're just made of like cardboard or something, and they're just being pulled along like it was a PBS show, like it was Mister Rogers' show, and it's the amount of detail and love for Mister Rogers in this movie shows through in every aspect. If you liked Mister Rogers, even if you didn't like Mister Rogers, and you like want to get to know more about him, you want to see who this character was, like was he genuinely who he says, like that's all very much explored in this movie, and it's so good. You're gonna go into it, and you'll go in one way, and you're gonna come out changed. Like you're gonna want to just immediately do better. Like it's that powerful of a movie. It's so good, and yeah, definitely go check it out. Thank you again for tuning in, everyone. I greatly appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Get the word out. I'm going to be trying to do as many of these videos as possible. I see a new movie at least once a week, and going to be trying to keep up to date with all the Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus shows and do reviews for those. I probably won't do whole like episode to episode, but I figure I'll recap the season, give people a kind of general idea. I guess a review of the season, not a recap. Don't want to have spoilers and things, but definitely want to have more stuff there, get word out on good shows, and give my opinion. All right, you guys remember to take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.